Welcome to the Deep Dive. This is where we take a bunch of source material and really pull out the interesting bits, the useful stuff, all to get you up to speed quickly without feeling buried in information.
That's the idea. Cut through the noise.
Exactly. And today we're diving into the VW Eos Owners Club. Our main source here is the website, so if you've ever been curious about, what makes these car communities tick, this one's for you.
Great example to look at.
And to give us even more perspective on the whole VW scene, we've also got some insights from the folks over at Volkswagen Talk Radio joining us in spirit today. Welcome.
Great to be part of this exploration. These communities are fascinating.
Okay, so let's start with the main hub. That's VWOwnersClub.co.uk. First thing that hit me, the sheer size.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, the overall VW Owners Club, they're saying 670,000 members. That's huge.
Wow, 670,000. That's massive. It's not just a forum. That's practically a small city of VW fans.
Right. It tells you something about the loyalty to VW, I guess.
Definitely. That kind of number shows, well, deep engagement. And think about the knowledge pool there. If you have a question, chances are someone in that 670,000 has the answer.
For sure. And tucked inside that massive group is our focus today. The VW Eos Owners Club, a specific space just for them.
Right, drilling down to the model level.
Now the Eos itself, it's quite a unique car, isn't it? People might remember it.
Oh yeah, definitely distinctive. It's that retractable hardtop that really sets it apart. Makes it a coupe and a cabriolet.
Best of both worlds sort of thing.
Pretty much. You get the secure, quiet feel of a coupe, but then, push a button, you've got the open air experience.
Yeah.
Appeals to a specific kind of driver, someone who wants that versatility.
And style, presumably. They look quite smart.
They do. So the Owners Club.
Yeah.
It's a place for these Eos enthusiasts specifically to connect, right?
Yeah.
Share that particular passion.
Exactly. It's not just general VW chat, it's focused. What's the real advantage of that, do you think, having a dedicated Eos space?
Well, it's depth. The big club is great for broad stuff, but in the Eos section, you can get really specific. People are discussing maintenance issues unique to the Eos, maybe tips for that complex roof mechanism.
Yeah, I bet that roof gets discussed a lot.
Probably. And, performance upgrades that work well on that specific car, styling mods. It's targeted information sharing. Plus, you're connecting with people who genuinely get the nuances of owning that particular Volkswagen.
It sounds like a real hub for practical advice, not just admiring pictures.
Absolutely. Maintenance tips, maybe troubleshooting common problems, sharing solutions. You'd likely find discussions on seasonal driving too, like how best to care for the seals on the roof in winter, that kind of thing.
And connecting with people locally. They mentioned meetups.
Yeah, that's often a big part of these clubs. Moving from online chat to actually seeing the cars, meeting face-to-face, it builds a stronger bond, I think.
You see the passion in person.
Exactly. Sharing stories, maybe even helping each other out with a small fix in the car park, that real-world connection matters.
Now, something else mentioned is this dub book, described as the VW Owners Club's own social media platform.
Interesting. Like a private network.
Seems like it. And they make a point of saying it's ad-free and algorithm-free. That feels different compared to, say, Facebook or Instagram.
That's a significant choice. It suggests they want a space purely for the members, focused on shared interests, road trips, project cars, meetup news, without the usual noise and manipulation of big social media. More authentic, maybe.
Yeah, a deliberate move towards community over clicks. And the Eos Owners Club is on there too, keeping that focus.
Makes sense. Keep the Eos crowd together, even on their own platform.
But they haven't abandoned mainstream social media entirely. There's also a Facebook community for the VW Eos Owners Club.
Right, and how big is that one?
That one's got about 14,000 members. Still a pretty substantial group.
14,000. Yeah, that's significant. It shows they're reaching people on different platforms. So for Facebook, it's accessibility, So having both makes sense. Meet people where they are.
So multiple avenues to connect. The main site, Dubbook, Facebook. It paints a picture of a very connected community.
It really does. They seem well organized.
And it's not just about chat and pictures. There are tangible benefits listed, like 10% off specialist car insurance for VW Owners Club members.
Ah, okay. That's a solid perk. Adds real value beyond just the community feel. A practical reason to join or stay involved.
Definitely sweetens the deal.
Little things like that can make a big difference to owners.
And looking broadly at the main VWOwnersClub.co.uk site, it seems like a resource hub too. They link out to parts suppliers, AutoDoc, My Motor World, GSF Car Parts, Buy Car Parts.
Right. Curating useful links saves members having to hunt around themselves. Especially useful if you're doing your own maintenance.
And they mentioned free owner's manuals available. That's handy.
Very handy. Especially for older models where the original might be long gone, having digital access is great.
They also point to HPI checks vital if you're buying used and ways to find mechanics. Garage Click Mechanic, Pick My Garage.
So covering the whole ownership life cycle, really. Buying, maintaining, fixing.
Seems that way. They're trying to be a comprehensive support system.
Which is exactly what a good owners club should aim for, I think. Supporting the passion and the practicalities.
So wrapping up the Eos Club aspect, it feels like a really strong niche community. You've got the dedicated section on VWownersClub.co.uk, the book presence, that 14,000 strong Facebook group, plus the real-world benefits like the insurance discount.
Yeah, it sounds like a well-rounded offering for Eos owners if you have one, or you're even just thinking about getting one. Checking out VWownersClub.co.uk seems like a very smart move. You tap straight into that focused expertise and passion.
Absolutely. Well, a huge thank you to the insights from Volkswagen Talk Radio that helped shape this discussion today.
Always good to talk VWs.
And thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the VW Eos Owners Club. If you want to explore more yourself, the place to go is VWownersClub.co.uk.
Definitely worth a look for enthusiasts.
Thank you for listening. For more deep dives about the VW Eos Owners Club, scene news, VW events, and more, make sure to subscribe.
You know, it really shows how a car, especially one with unique character like the Eos, can be the catalyst for building these really quite tight-knit and supportive groups. It's more than just metal and glass, isn't it? It's about shared experience.